Hi, Aunt Kelly is ready to read you another Advent calendar story. Are you ready? All right, get snugly warm and tight. Here comes another story. Today's story, Disney Frozen 2. One night, a young Elsa and Anna were told a story. It was about how the people of Arendelle and the North Uldra went to war with each other and ended up being trapped inside an enchanted forest. The girls enjoyed the story but had lots of questions. Their mother and Queen Iduna told them about a special river called Atholton that was said to hold all the answers about the past. Elsa couldn't help but wonder if the mystical river also held answers about her magical powers. Years later, with their parents no longer around, Anna and Elsa spent a lot of time with their best friends, Kristoff, Sven, and Olaf. One night, as the five of them played a game of charades, Elsa appeared distracted. Anna was worried about her and her sister. Later that evening, she went on to check on Elsa. "You're wearing Mother's scarf," said Anna. "You do that when something is wrong." Elsa assured her sister she was fine, but secretly she was worrying. Someone or something was calling out to her. That night, Elsa continued to hear the voice. She followed it out of the castle to the fjord. Elsa used her powers to shoot out an enormous blast that created ice crystals. Suddenly, there was a bright flash of light from the north, and the wind stopped. Fires died out, and the fountains and waterfalls dried up. The people of Arendelle were evacuated to the mountains. Then, Grandpappy and the trolls arrived. Elsa and the wise troll understood that she needed to head north and follow the voice. He also told Anna that she must go with her sister. "I won't let anything happen to her," promised Anna. Olaf, Kristoff, and Sven joined the pair, and they all headed north. When they reached the enchanted forest, they stepped through an eerie mist. Suddenly, a strong wind swept through the forest and picked up the explorers. It was the wind spirit. To slow it down, Elsa used her powers to create snow, which turned into beautiful ice sculptures. Each one captured a different moment in time. Suddenly, soldiers appeared all around them. They were trapped North Uldra and Arendellian soldiers. They started to close in on the group, but Elsa stunned them all by using her special powers. "That was magic. Did you see that?" asked one of the soldiers, Lieutenant Marteus. A bright flash suddenly appeared. It dashed around the trees, setting them on fire. Elsa chased down the fireball and discovered it was actually a cute salamander. Elsa's coolness appeared to settle him, and he snuggled down in her hand. Then Elsa heard the voice again. She knew she had to go further north. Later, everyone gathered in a forest clearing. Honeymaren, one of the North Uldra, explained that the symbols on Elsa's scarf were the four spirits: air, fire, water, and earth. Honeymaren then pointed out a fifth symbol called the bridge, said to connect the magic of nature to humans. To discover what that meant, Elsa knew she would have to follow the voice. As they couldn't find Kristoff, Anna, Elsa, and Olaf reluctantly left him without him. When they reached the top of the hill, they gasped at the sight below. It was a wreck of their mother and father's ship. After searching the wreck, the sisters realized their parents had been searching for Atholton when they disappeared. Elsa knew the rest of the journey would be dangerous. To protect Anna and Olaf, she formed a boat under them and sent them downhill toward a river. Elsa continued north alone and finally reached the dark sea. As she attempted to cross the raging waters, the water spirit, which was called Waternoak, emerged from the depths and started throwing her around. Elsa used her powers to create an ice brittle, and although the water Nook struggled at first, she was soon riding it toward the opposite shore. Once on the shore, Elsa realized Atholton was a giant glacier. Elsa stepped onto the ice cave. Images of the past danced on the walls all around her, one of which was the voice that she had been calling to Elsa. It was her mother, Iduna. Finally, knowing who she was meant to be, Elsa's powers grew and flourished. She became the Snow Queen. However, after looking too deep into the past, ice surrounded Elsa and froze her solid. She just had time to send Anna a message using her magic. Anna and Olaf had made it from the river to a dark cave when Elsa's message reached them. It explained how Anna and Elsa's grandfather, King Runard, had started the battle that trapped everyone in the forest. King Runard wanted control of the land and tricked the Northuldra into accepting the dam as a gift, but it had been a trap. To make things right, Anna knew she had to destroy the dam. She found the earth giants and got them to chase her to the dam. As Anna stood on top of it, the earth giants threw boulder after boulder. The dam soon cracked and crumbled beneath her. Anna jumped clear just in time. As she looked back, she saw water pouring out straight toward Arendelle. Back at Atholton, Anna's act of selflessness cracked the ice surrounding Elsa. She quickly jumped on the water Nook and raced toward Arendelle. As they reached the village, they saw the wave rushing closer and closer to them. Elsa created a giant ice barrier, stopping the raging waters. Arendelle was saved. To everyone's delight, the mist cleared from the enchanted forest, and Arendellians and the Northuldra were finally free. The anger between the two sides drifted away with the magical mist, and they all celebrated together. Anna and Elsa realized they were the fifth spirit, the bridge that connected the magic of nature and humans. With Elsa, the Snow Queen, and Anna, the new Queen of Arendelle, they were happy knowing each other was exactly where she was meant to be. The end. Sleep tight. Good night.